Hello guys, welcome back. I wanted to talk with you guys. I'd already told Loki about this, and I know a lot of people are going to go, oh, please don't, but you guys know how I made that it's okay to have romantic feelings for Loki video, right? Over the years, people have either ignored it, said disagreeable things about it, and earned a ban, or they've thanked me and they went on their merry way. However, there have been just enough people who decide they then need to self-insert into my life and tell me about every single encounter in detail. And I am not okay with that. That is not the reason I made that video. I made that video to tell you romantic feelings are okay. They're okay with every god. What's not okay is for me to come on camera and tell you about X, Y, and Z, you know. And I've been beating myself up mentally because I will tell you guys, like, oh, hey, we went to the club, but that's all I tell you. We went to the club and the girls were dancing and you know, we had a fun time. I don't tell you anything graphic or disturbing because, frankly, as most people that go to clubs know, you just go there and after a while you're just sitting there drinking your drink, smoking your cigarette, watching the same woman do the same routine she's done for years. And why do we even come here anymore? I don't know. And, it was fun in the beginning, but, that's as far as I've gone. But I was still beating myself up for that. But, as a gay person, also trying to normalize that, yeah, if you want to go to a club and look at other women, Loki's okay with that. But again, I don't need details from anyone. It was like, far as I could figure, the most discreet way I could describe it's Loki's okay if you're gay. Um, and I just have been thinking that it was a very bad idea to make that article. And I've been looking around at other sources. I do go look at Lokean material sometimes rarely. If I truly have a pressing question and Loki has gone absolutely silent on me and I'm kind of stonewalling him anyways because I just can't deal with him right now because too many people are showing too many details. And, the general consensus among most Lokeans is, yeah, it's fine. We just don't want to know the details. So I'm like, okay, it's not just me being a special oversensitive snowflake. But I'm seriously thinking of deleting that video. I've thought of it before, and this was like, the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back. Hopefully that's not like insulting or something now, but it feels like it's something I made a mistake when I did it. I was trying to help the community. I was trying to, reach out to people that might be having these feelings and say it's okay. Um, it was like normalizing it, which is fine, but I don't think I have anything in there. But if this is a sum total of your relationship, you really need help because this isn't all Loki is about. Terms and conditions apply. So I'm like, maybe it needs, removed anyways because it's not as balanced as it could have been, And it would cost me quite a few views, but it would cost me all the future views too. But I'm like, maybe that's the problem. I normalized something, which it needs normalized, but at the same time, I didn't throw the warning on there we always need to throw on now of, but if this is your whole entire relationship, something is unhealthy and wrong, and you really need to do something more than pour Marvel sauce on top to try to make it better. If this is it, if this is all you're doing, just like if all you were doing was Trickster, all you were doing was Breaker of Worlds, this is wrong. You're not specializing. There's something wrong here. There should be more dynamic to the relationship than this, you know. So, what do you guys think? Should I delete that video? Looking back on it, I'm like, today I wouldn't make the same exact video because one, I wouldn't sound like, oh, look, he's so wonderful, and two, I would not just make that video emphasizing the normalcy and then not say, hey, at the end, hey, this is all wonderful, but pay attention to this part. This can't be all you're getting. If this is all you're getting, you really need to check your discernment. You really need to check if it's Tom Hiddleston fantasies, fine, go ahead with that, but you really need to check something. If this is all you're getting, there's something wrong here. And if everything in your relationship is revolving around that axis of fun sexy times, and the only reason you're really doing the other stuff is because in your heart of hearts you feel like it's legitimizing that stuff, then then it does become a problem because it's like you're basically feeling like that's the most important part of the relationship. The rest of the relationship only exists because it kind of, lends credence to having that part of the relationship. So it's a really complicated can of worms I don't like opening, but yeah. It should never be the focus, to be clear, of any relationship. In fact, there are going to be times in your life, especially as a woman, you're just not going to care for anything. If that was all the relationship, then the moment you cannot perform, your relationship is over. So that's something to think about too. A decade ago, these things didn't matter. So I'm sure the video is not that old, but still, what do you guys think? Should I take the video down? I just really think it wasn't as well thought out as it could have been. And since, I'm fixated, I guess, on disclaimer, but we need that disclaimer today. We might have not needed it X amount of years ago, but today, with the prevalence of the Disney films and women finding that attractive and the prevalence of fiction and erotic books and everything, we do need to say, you know what? Okay, but this isn't all he is, because that's the main thing women face when they come into working with Loki, that you're either a horny young person or a horny middle-aged housewife that isn't getting any at home. And let's be clear, we have seen women behave unbecomingly, and they've got 3 kids, and they drive them to soccer, and they got a husband, and yet they're writing the hot and heavy erotic ventures of Loki, and that doesn't look good. That's not a good look for anyone. So what do you guys think? So I know you guys are tired of me talking about this, but it's been something that's been affecting the channel for years, so I'd just like some feedback. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.